Ladies, gentlemen, welcome back. And today we're looking at PVE. So if you're new and you don't know all the different PVEs in the game and what they do for you and why you should be doing them every now and then, this game is obviously mostly PvP, but there is the PVE, and they're normally worth doing for some reason. Be it getting wisdom for the Doctrine Alchemy, or for huge experience bonuses. So we'll go through all the PVE and yeah, just tell you what's going on with it all. Let's get into it. Right, so we're going to start with the newest one, the Mastery Commander. Now this one is to get the Scrolls of Mastery. You might not have got into this yet, but basically once you've leveled your units, this is just further progression on a select group of units for now, and then they're going to add some more mastery to the other units and stuff like that. So basically we're going in, we're going to kill a boss, we're going to kill some units, and we're going to take our own units to do that, and at the end we will receive uncommon Scrolls of Mastery or the rare Scrolls of Mastery. And we're going to do this well, I think you can do it 4 times. Now with this one you're not locked to your blue. If you see this when we're in the seal system at the start, you're not locked to your blue, just your blue units. You can use any unit you have. That's really nice. I would probably advise Shield Maidens if you have them. If not, Stalwarts or just a very tanky, Imperial Spears would work well. It's just going to take a little more time. Yeah, just more tanky things. But we're going to start off with those, and you can't take range or cavalry. And then now we're just going to work our way up and try and get to the boss. So we're going to sneak around the side. Have a little look here, see what we can see. See if we can come into the side of this. Kill this off. Lovely job. And we'll just keep pushing through. And that's it. Should be all done. And we should receive some scrolls. Yeah, we received some scrolls. Uncommon Scrolls of Mastery. So that's that one. So the next thing we're going to do is defend and deploy. And this is your best way to get wisdom to put in the Doctrine Alchemy machine. Now this used to be that you needed to do 2 a day, every day. And you would get 2 uncommon wisdom, and you'd get 1 box for every one you did. So you get 2 a day and 4 a day. But now they've changed it, so you just have to do it once a day. So you get your 4 and you get your 2. So let's show you what this looks like and how to do it. So I made a previous video on how to do this, how to farm wisdom, I think the video is called. And the methods I use, you can use, but people they told me a much easier method. So this is what I use now, and it works so much better. So pick yourself Iron Cap Spearman and click enter. So what you want to do is you want to get your Iron Cap Spearman or Iron Spearman or whatever they are, Iron Cap Spearman even, and just pop them inside of this one, just so they're kind of halfway in. And then we're going to go around to this side here, and currently we can deploy Rattans or Namcans. Not overly good with that. So we got Zycalian Militia. We're going to drop that right here so they can throw down there. That's perfect. That's a good start. And then we're going to come up here and see if we can roll. So we've got Rattan Marksman or another crossbow unit. We don't really want that. That's Longbowman. So sometimes when I get the Longbowman, I like to shove them down here. This opening stage doesn't really matter that much. You just need to finish it, and then we can start getting the big units out. But I put the longbows here just for a bit of back damage. They do relatively good damage, and it just allows me to skip. So our next two units are Javelin Sergeants and Rattans. It's not, yeah, then it's not very good, that, so I'll probably skip that. But yeah, we're just going to make it through this first wave, so I'll fast forward, and then we get to the bigger units. But we just got to survive this wave. So we just placed a unit to block there. You can place one here because they won't go here anymore, and so they can just shoot them straight in the back. And the main thing we're trying to get is the Siphonariais that are the flamethrowers, and we're going to place those here, and they'll sit behind our shields and wreak havoc, really. And when you've got that sort of setup, you're basically fine. We've got Zycalian up here. We've got Zycalian over there. That's perfect. And past this point, I don't think I'd really have to deploy anything else, but to make it quicker, we're just gonna continue to deploy the rest of the stuff. But from this stage, it doesn't really matter what you deploy. Just make sure it's ranged, basically. So as you can see, they've changed it so you get 4 uncommon wisdom and 2 random chests of wisdom. So chest of random wisdom. So it's a bit better than it was last time. The next one we're going to look at is Bandit Raids. Now Bandit Raids are just basically the AI little battle. You want to go in really quickly. Take your best units and smash as many kills as possible, as quickly as possible. This will give you fame, trophies to donate to the fame store, among other rewards. Can give you schematics and stuff like that. But the main thing it gives you is a lot of unit experience. So my advice before you ever enter Bandit Raids to do your 5 a week is go to your infantry, and if you have any super unit cards, use 5 of them. Super unit experience and hero experience. Use 5 of these. If you don't have those, use just 1 click of the 10, the 50% bonus and the 30% bonus. Just make sure you're using your cards for this purpose. So we'll head into Bandit Raids and show you what it looks like. So this Bandit Raid sticks with the seal lock. So currently we're locked to just blue units. But depending on when you see this video, you'll be able to use better units than I'm using here. You don't have to just use blues. But yeah, so you're just going to pick a unit. We're going to actually change, because we're on the big, not the castle map. We're on the field map. I'm going to change to a cavalry, but keep the rest of my guys. And yeah. Let's kill some AI. So when doing Bandit Raids, you want to aim to get about 100 kills. Past 100 kills is good too, but like, to get good rewards, just get to 100 kills. And that's Bandit Raids completed. So it's very easy. It can get a little bit boring. But yeah, just knock out your 5 a week. You don't have to do them all on the reset. Just maybe 1 a day or whatever. Just kind of get them done, because the unit XP is so worth it, especially with that that unit XP card. The next one we're going to look at is Training Battles AI. Now, this will be you and maybe some other people that sign up for this. Might not see another person. It might be all AI on your team as well. But essentially, this is just a battle that is with AI. But the reason why you'd want to do this every now and then, I would not suggest doing this a lot, unless you really wanted to grind. This is very good for getting skill points to unlock new abilities with your weapon. The skill points, I've got a video, if you look through my channel, on doing this. It can give you anywhere to like 200 and something a game skill points if you do really well, but on average, yeah, about 100, 150. So it's pretty good for that, and you just go in, kill stuff, farm it over and over again, and get your skill points. I used to do it when I didn't have a lot of skill points, so I'll show you what that looks like. And yeah, so again, AI battles are restricted to the seal lock, but depending on when you're watching this, this could be gold. These could be golden, purple, or it's still blue. So yeah, same sort of thing, except we've got to take A, B, and C. It's like a normal battle, and yeah, roam about, kill things, and win. So sometimes it's not worth taking the points. Just yourself, go out and kill. And a weapon I would advise to do this on would be something like Nadachi. I wouldn't do it like me on a short bow. Yeah, go Nadachi or some sort of slashing weapon. So now that's over and done with, you'll have a few more skill points, and it does give you a little bit of experience and unit experience. So yeah, it's not too bad. So if you are needing to farm skill points, make the most of also leveling a unit at the same time, is what I'd say. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Expedition 1, Expedition 2, Expedition 3. These are literally different little scenario PVE events, give you okay unit experience. They used to be farmed a lot to level your units. Now not so much. The only reason I'd say to go into these is if you're unlocking a unit in the seasonal units, from the seasonal units, and it says do some expeditions. But even then, just to let you know, Bandit Raids count as expeditions in some of the unit challenges. So if it says 10, well, maybe do your 5, and then if you need to do the other 5, just use expeditions. But I will show you what one looks like. So my advice when you see this map, there's many different maps, but is to go for a shield unit and essentially just change to longsword. Change to longsword, brace your whatever unit you're taking, and just heal them. Stand there, heal them, and they will kill for you. Now, in this sort of expedition, you might have a little bit of a tough time because everyone is basically trying to vie for kills. So there'll be different sections that people try and take. So that guy wants that side. This guy's trying to take this end, but actually he hasn't got good enough troops to take the end. So yeah, find your spot, set up, and that'll be where you want to be for the entirety. And that is an expedition. That's a long process, and it's not worth doing unless you need to do it for a unit unlock. Now the final one I'm going to show you is Peacemaking. Now this is relatively new, and you only need to do 10 of these a week, purely because they give you artificial stones. That is how you reforge your gear and get some good rolls. So yeah, we're gonna get one of those in. I hear that the best thing to do is bring archers. So we're gonna bring archers in. We might bring some just backup units. So you're gonna want to come outside, talk to the watchman, choose a warband, come outside. And then we're going to look at these rebels here. We're looking for rebels. And sometimes it helps to do them on your own, but sometimes I feel like it's better to dive in with other people, especially if they've almost finished it. But for this purpose, actually, we'll go in on our own. Yeah. So you want to click on them, start battle. And so we just need to get 10 of these done a week. And that will do a weekly quest that will give us artificial stones. That is actually really worth doing. It takes a bit of time, it's a little bit dull, but I think it's worth doing. So now once the boss is dead, what you want to do is just kill all of the ones with the sort of red dot above their head. If you get those dead, then we will complete it. So I'm just archering it at the moment. This is probably one of the ones where it does actually help to be a range, purely because I can circle things and go quickly. And that's completed. So as you can see here, we've done 1 out of 10, and then we'll receive 15 stones once we finish this. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's been a long one, and it's not that exciting. PVE obviously definitely could use a bit of a boost, maybe nice hard bosses that actually like fight back and you have to roll their moves. There was a season called the Scourge of Winter where we had a boss that was actually really fun. You actually had to move and roll his abilities, and yeah, it was good. So yeah, PvE needs some work, but basically it's just a means to an end at this point in time, be it the Bandit Raids. Defend and Deploy is a little bit, obviously, in its own category, it's a bit unique. But yeah, essentially run around, kill things that barely fight back, and do it. But it's just a means to get the rewards you want, and then you can head straight back into PvP. So I hope this has helped the new players that wanted to know what each one does. Thank you for watching. If you like my content, drop a sub, and I'll be sure to keep the content rolling in. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next one.